Okay, so I cut the last video kind of short. I apologise for that, it kind of just abruptly ended. And it was in two parts, well not for you, because it was probably seamless for you, but I had some various bits and pieces to deal with, and it kind of made the episode a little bit weird and funky. Hopefully this one will be a straight shot through, and I will make it just a little bit longer than the other episodes probably. Now I have turned my sound down or off, so I can't hear the game audio at this point, so I am probably talking over some of what you can hear. I find it too distracting to listen to what they're saying and talk at the same time. As I found with things like XCOM, although I might put the sound back on XCOM, this appears to be a shop that I can't get into. Shush dog. Now, I just want to have a little look around here. This seems like fun. Fair enough, it's just a bar by the looks of it. Some citizens. Yeah, well, that's fantastic. I don't know who that was talking there. I can talk to that random person. I don't think I'm going to bother necessarily at the moment. I might do, because it might open up a mission situation. I mean, obviously these exclamation marks on the map and above people's heads are there to highlight them as possible mission options, which we may well do. Moxie. Why the intrigue for me here? I saw a lady who does cosplay do a Moxie costume. Now, having never played Borderlands or Borderlands 2 or anything along those lines, I had no idea who she was cosplaying. Now, the outfit that she was wearing and what she was doing makes a whole lot of sense. So yeah, good. That's my life here, and that's why I was interested in that particular character. Not at all because she's got huge boobs. So, we've got some gambling machines. They seem like fun. Quite expensive to give a whirl, but they've got some good prizes in there by the looks of it. I don't know what the female leg would give me. I don't think I'm going to necessarily waste too much money at this point. I might do in a bit, because some of those rewards seem worthwhile, and if I earn enough cash from doing some of the missions or whatever else, then I may well go back there and gamble my life away. As I say, I don't seem to have any problem with ammunition or guns for the most part, so apart from buying these like way over the top expensive things, I don't see any real need to have lots and lots of money, but I do like to have lots and lots of money in this type of game. As you've seen, I've gone from like 3,500, whatever the hell it was that I had, and I'm already down quite some way, and I imagine this gentleman will have some other expensive stuff. That's kind of why earlier on in the game I was selling stuff and pissed that I couldn't sell all my guns and various other bits and pieces. It's you need money in these type of games. If you've ever played RPGs and this kind of game, you know that as you go through the game and you go to new areas, you're going to need more powerful guns and more powerful shields and more powerful grenades and everything. So, it's a blue one. That's quite rare. You're going to need money. So, looking at this blue gun, it's $1,441, and that's exactly why you don't want to go crazy spending your money on stuff until you've had a good look around in most of these types of games, because that will wipe out a fair amount of cash. I have no idea if it's any good whatsoever, so I don't know that I really want to leave $1,441 with this gentleman for it. If I compare it to most of my other guns, a lot of what I have already actually has similar or more damage as highlighted by the green and red arrows. Now the shotguns obviously have more damage, but they have less shots and whatever else. So it's you kind of got to do a balance of arrows, really. But you know, it's a tough choice. I don't use a lot of shotguns, so I'm gonna sell some, if not all of them. Probably won't sell all of them because they will be useful at some point in my life, I'm sure. Let's just get rid of that. I'm still not sure about that skirmisher or whatever the hell it's called. I still don't know if I need it or not. I've kept that little gold submachine gun, and it's got really shit damage. It's worthless, but it's the only thing that uses the submachine gun ammo. So if I'm ever really desperate, if I'm ever really out of ammo on everything else, which I can't see necessarily, but just in case I ever am, then I kind of would like to have a backup gun that actually I could fire. So really, I'm just keeping that submachine gun as an absolute last-minute resort backup here. I don't think I'm going to buy that gun. Obviously, it's on a special deal and it's timed, so maybe I'll lose that option to buy that kind of gun. But I'm going to take that chance, really.
I've just got a crate of spanking new Malawan elemental weapons. Wanna help
he's
me
just
test them out?
Yeah. So I've got to test out his guns for him. So I don't really know how this is going to work. So do I have to have a fire weapon? Am I supposed to have bought a fire weapon off of him? I honestly thought he was going to send me out into the field and... Oh, mission weapon. Good. He's actually giving me a weapon to do this with. So that makes everything easier. Usually they send you out into the wild and expect you to test them on actual live real subjects rather than just have them in a shooting range. So I can collect my reward, which is some XP for doing virtually nothing. I like this a lot. So yeah, let's do the shock weapon. Why not? Doesn't seem like it's going to be difficult here. So let's just shock him. Good, yeah. So I like the little blue bits on the gun. Blue is my favourite colour, in case anyone cared at all. I doubt you do very much, but you never know. There might be someone who was sat there wondering, that voice, I wonder what its favourite colour is. So now we have some sort of acid weapon here to take on robots with. Yeah, corrosive weapon there, not doing a whole lot of damage. So, what do we got? Yeah, $24 and more experience. Can't be bad. $124 more XP. Let's get this done. Slag weapons. You slag. Okay, so shooting with this, and then change weapon. Then shoot with another weapon. Seems to be what we need to do. And I need to reload a gun. Brilliant. So I think the slag has worn off, so we need to reshoot that and then shoot him up. Okay. So let's cash in, get our reward.
To purchase any elemental weapons like these, you could always buy
Good. So basically he's just introduced me to the different types of weapons I can buy and told me what they're useful for, which is something of a tutorial level. I got some cash and some experience out of it, so can't argue too much about that, really. I want to buy this weapon. I really want to buy this weapon. Explosive damage does a lot of good damage. I do want it, but for that sort of cash, I just don't know, because I don't know what else is going to be on offer to me in the game as yet. I mean, there might be something truly phenomenally brilliant that I will need $1,400 for or whatever, and I would have spent it on a gun that I might not even like that much. So, ooh, this looks funky. So that's the key I got for buying the downloadable crap, the special edition version of this game. So it said the bounty from that particular box would be better the higher my level. I don't think I'm a particularly high level, to be fair, so what I might do is go around and do a number of missions first, get my level up, do some more killing and stuff. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to just go around and pick up all of these extra missions, because they don't actually, it doesn't matter if I have them all on the go. I can ignore them, I can select them, I can do them, I can not do them. So I might as well have the option while I'm out there in the wild to change mission, do whatever mission I need to do, and then come back and do whatever. So like last time, although this time I kind of know what I'm doing, so we will, let's play the piano. What happens? Just some noise comes up. I can now just swap between them, do what I want to do, and then carry on with my life. So hi Moxie. It's schoolboy zooming on her boobs. We won't do it for now, maybe another time. So let's go about finding something mission based to do, hopefully. Been a kind of non-action packed episode thus far. And I don't really know if that's going to change anytime too soon. Mostly because I don't actually know what mission I'm going to do and how long it's going to take. So if it looks like the mission's going to take me a year to do, then I will probably have to stop the episode and pick up another time, because I don't want this episode to go on for like an hour or an hour and a half or whatever. So I can stick a fuel cell in here. Okay. Fantastic.
Bummer though. He really wanted to meet you. Raiders ain't gonna last without some new blood. Given how you shot them bandits up, I'd say you and Blood got a special relationship. Like cousins.
Continue what we're doing here, scavenging as per usual. Let's have a little look around. Gun shops, he looks quite stern. I found the Crimson HQ, but I can't get in. I suppose I have to find that dude, or help these dudes, before they let me into their headquarters, which seems like a sensible choice to me. What's this place?
Get your new edition today. Whoa, someone actually bought one?
And now for the latest edition of this
some sort of news broadcast. Maybe they'll be useful, maybe they won't, I don't know. I'm not checking out that lady's ass, I'm checking out a poster of myself with a reward on it. Which is interesting. Well, maybe you do deserve to die. I don't know. Okay, bit of adventuring here. Let's pick up this. Uncover the history of 1 to 4. So there's a few more of those things to find around town, I would guess. We might have to have a little look for those at some point.
you've successfully delayed your death by a few
Go
months.
down some dark
I'm gonna
back
be real
alley,
busy mining iridium to charge that vault key I stole from your buddy
hidden
Dennis.
away
So you
in a
guys are gonna
box.
be low on my priority
Like this
list
one.
for a while, so ciao.
No, but ammo's useful nonetheless. So I don't think I want to do the Bullymong thing quite yet. Let's see what Plan B is all about. As it's in town, and we can get that done relatively quickly here, hopefully. Okay, install another one. Okay, so I have to buy something from Crazy Earl. Okie dokie, which is this shop I couldn't get access to previously. And now I can, so let's do this. So, storage grade, storage deck upgrade, which for cash, storage deck upgrade for backpack, so I can carry an extra 3 things. Yes! I had thought there must be a way of upgrading that. It looks like these are all upgrades to the amount of ammo I can carry for any weapon whatsoever. They're all for Illyrium. So I guess because of that, it's just, again, a tutorial kind of thing. They've given me exactly 4 Illyrium, and everything costs 4 Illyrium. So I guess I just get to pick one upgrade for my character here. I've never even seen one of those RPG rocket launchers as yet. They might be fun. Now, sniper rifles, I use those a lot. The ammo might be quite useful for that. I haven't hit my dollar maximum for cash, so I am going to do the upgrade to how much I can carry, because for God knows how long I have been saying I really wished I could carry more. So if I didn't take that, then I would probably be the biggest dildo on the face of the planet, because I'd probably still be moaning about the fact that I couldn't carry enough, and yeah, I had the option for free. You know, my first batch of Illyrium was given to me for free, and now I can do this last part to this Plan B.
Hey, thanks for grabbing all that stuff for me.
Okay.
Your best taken in shifts. Now, to see the fruits of your loins, this city is gonna fly.
I hope that I didn't, by completing Plan B, just screw up all the other objectives that I took, because I'd really like to complete them, if possible.
Or not. Damn.
Okay, good. The fact that that failed is actually something of use here, because I kind of didn't want to push the storyline along too far before doing those other missions. So this has changed. Now, deals explosive spike damage to melee attackers, slightly less actual shield capacity. This has changed, so it only does team critical damage. I haven't done much teamwork thus far. I may do in the future. A future video episode may well have some co-op in it, but currently I don't have a team, so I kind of don't care about team damage, as selfish as that is of me. So everything that I could have bought was gone from him, so that's kind of unfortunate. I don't actually want to carry on with Plan B, just in case that does actually screw up me taking these other objectives. I mean, you can never tell in these type of games. Sometimes they remain open, like, even after you've completed the full story of the main game. All the other objectives remain there for you to do. However, if the story is, you know, kill Handsome Jack or whatever, and then once you've done that, the world rejoices and the game ends, you've missed out on content within the game, which is, you know, unfortunate, and you've also missed out on gameplay, which is obviously why you buy the game in the first place. I'd imagine. So yeah, I kind of like to do all the objectives and all the bits and pieces within the game. Now this is unfortunate, the fact I have to talk through this loading screen, which is taking an extremely long time. So we'll just watch the little spinning gun go around. Okay, so now we are back outside with our raiders off to our right, who have no doubt respawned as every other creature and bad guy has respawned. Obviously I have two vehicle choices. I added a rocket launcher to the other one. I don't really know if there's any massive difference that I should care about there. This seems to do its job of driving me ready to go. Woohoo! Run the fuckers over. They have respawned as expected. The fact that I'm running these guys over at quite some speed and they still have virtually all of their energy is amazing to me. I'm partly doing this for challenge basis. I don't know if you've seen on the screen little pop-ups in the corner telling me how I've completed challenges or whatever else. It is beneficial, it would seem. I get tokens that I can upgrade my character for doing various challenges and various bits and pieces, so I think it makes sense to, wherever I can, get the easy ones, and running people over is fun anyway. And boom, there goes my vehicle. So my shield has just been done in, so I may well die here. Yep. Thought that might be the case. Why do I have to reload? I hate shotguns. That's why I hate shotguns, because they need reloading every 2 seconds. Okay, well we got that done. Shockingly. So we will carry on with what we were going to do, which is go and kill some assassins. Let's rebuild this vehicle and be on our merry way here. I thought this was all snow, now it looks all desert. I don't know if I'm just massively confused or what. There seems to be opportunities to get out of my vehicle and collect some loot and stuff around. I don't think I'm really in a position to do that with all those creatures around. So I am not going to bother, to be honest. So there are 2 points here for me to carry on with this objective. So I don't understand that. I don't understand why there are 2 points for me to do this, but we're going to do this. We're just going through this particular entrance and we'll see how that works out for us here. Again, we suffer the fate of the slow loading screen. I possibly could go into editorial video magic and just remove these and it would all seem relatively seamless. However, my video editing skills are not where I'd necessarily want them to be, because that would be probably another half an hour of my life spent fiddling with this video, which will already have taken at this point around 25 minutes to record. So I found somewhere. I'm not going to stop and look at it, and again I'm kind of just rushing through doing what needs to be done here. So, you know, I will maybe, once I've leveled my character up a bit more, or I've physically got to do whatever it is I've got to do, then I will maybe stop and smell the roses here in wherever the hell we are. But for the moment, we're just kind of gonna do what we need to do. So I'm too scared to go and take on too much of the wildlife here. Perhaps with some levels up and, you know, my character being more powerful or whatever, then sure. That's just really weird. Just floating in midair. Kind of glitchy sometimes, the game. Again, it's the 3 shots in this gun. I know they're powerful shots, but that one's just not even damaging it. Jesus Christ. And he's dead finally. Turn to night rather quickly. So I am guessing here that I have to go in and kill some bandits. I am gonna get rid of this shotgun because it's of no use to me, and it says as part of my extra objective here that I need to kill whoever this dude is with a pistol. Now these guys aren't doing that much damage, and they are also taking acid damage, but it would seem my sniper rifle in these close quarter combats are probably not going to be that useful, so we're going to pick that up because it looks like some sort of sniper rifle that could be useful to us sometime down the line. Not right now though. Massive critical hits here and nothing going on. Just die. Jesus Christ. So, thrown down quite a heavy hitting shield there. Worse on a couple of areas than my current shield, but can't have everything necessarily, and I just missed a free shot there, which is a bit stupid. Those guys seem to be suicide bombers, which is unfortunate. It seems even when you shoot them they just throw the grenade, so they are perhaps one of the most annoying, Jesus Christ, one of the most annoying human characters. I'm just going to have to get up close to this dude because apparently he's, oh my god, it's like fighting the Flash from Marvel. The fucking guy just runs around bullets. Just die. Oh my god. Oh, I can't even hit the freaking barrel. Now, you know, I got myself a controller edition so I could play this game as God intended on a controller rather than a mouse and keyboard, and yet I still struggle to actually hit the side of a fucking barn door, which, just, there you go, have some acid for punching me in the face. How'd you like them? Paul's my friend. And he is just literally going to turn into a pile of goo on the floor, which is fantastic. We've been using a fair amount of ammo. We should be able to pick some stuff up here. Full on that, apparently. Might as well pick up that $1. I need $1. Dollar is what I need. So, usual scavenge before we go on our manhunt here. Go through some of the boxes I can see. Having watched some of the videos back that I have done, I have realised that I have run past a great many boxes, missed a great many things, even though I kind of said, oh, you know, make sure you take your time and look for the things. I'm clearly not taking my advice. Again, it's probably somewhat somewhat the thing that you're doing the video, you're talking and doing and whatever else, and you're thinking quite a lot on what you're going to do here. Now, looking at the amount of time this episode has taken, we're coming up towards the half-hour mark. I think that's going to be it for this episode here. So, if you want to see the almighty battle with the assassins, then please come back to the next episode. You can find it far easier if you hit the subscribe button and you subscribe to the channel. If you liked this particular video, then I encourage you to hit the like button. You don't have to, obviously, but it would be useful to me. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Goodbye.